What's up, guys? Josh here, and I'm nowhere special right now, but this is a new series where we try Facebook Marketplace foods, and from a place in Jonesboro called Mama's Kitchen. We are so excited to try it. Just a note, I did have Ashley reach out and put in an order, so that way nobody knows a reviewer's coming or anything like that, and we hope that we can give these folks a high review and that you might just try them yourselves. So let's get into this one. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the menu so that you can take a look at that. Thanks for watching, and let's get into it. All right, guys, so we're in the car and we're leaving right now, and according to the GPS, we'll throw that up on the screen, we've got about, how long? 42 minutes. What we got was the baked spaghetti, the homemade honey cinnamon rolls, and a side of roasted potatoes. One cool thing about ordering food on Facebook Marketplace is if I took my whole crew to sit down at a dine-in restaurant with 6 of us and we eat, that bill is going to be well over $100, $120 before tip. Ashley was able to keep our cost at just $62. It's important to note that because of where we live in the Tri-Cities, all of the Facebook Marketplace food options were at least 30 minutes away from our central place near Kingsport. That's just something to note if you're going to start buying food on Facebook Marketplace. Now, if you look up right here, you see the Jonesboro sign just off the interstate. We take exit 17 and we head into historic Jonesboro, Tennessee. Now, over here in Jonesboro, it's known for being an old town, but also very beautiful. And we're so excited. We're almost to the neighborhood now where we're going to be and where we're going to pick up the food. We're not going to show the home, but we will show as much of the footage here as we can of the neighborhood. So we got the food, very clean place, very nice neighborhood, a very, very sweet looking lady and her son came out to bring us the food. Guys, so we made it back home. I'm going to judge it on 3 main things. The first, obviously, taste. The second, how expensive was it? And the third thing would be presentation. Gang, so first, we're going to get into the homemade rolls with her butter, her signature made butter, and I'm excited. It says we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, Romans 5:1. We're going to take the handmade roll from Mama's Kitchen on Facebook Marketplace, give it a little dip, and down the hatch. Okay, so very much like a handmade, yeast, homemade, thick roll, okay? The roll, fantastic taste, exactly what you'd expect. A good 8 out of 10. But the front runner is that homemade butter, baby. That butter is a 9 out of 10. Up next is the oven roasted potatoes. Oh my gosh, right home to mom about it. Let's give it a try. The oven roasted potato from Mama's Kitchen on Facebook Marketplace, down the hatch. Solid potato, hot, temperature's perfect, a good 8 out of 10. Last but not least, let's dive into it. Look at that. That's the baked spaghetti entree, and here we go. So the first thing to note as I'm digging into this, it is a dry cheese on top, but underneath that layer, my gosh, look at that bite of spaghetti down the hatch. Not too salty, definitely homemade. The baked spaghetti, a solid 8 out of 10. All right, guys, so there it was. There you saw each piece of the food and how we tried it. Let's go ahead and talk about the trifecta. The first thing that we're going to rank on is the presentation. When we rolled up, it was out. It was already boxed up for us. Nice little date and time stickers. Very professional, good and hot. Presentation gets a 9 out of 10. Now, for the second and most important, probably, the taste of the food. You saw it just now. The spaghetti, the bread, and the potatoes. Combine it all in the meal we just had, gets an 8.2 out of 10. Last but not least is the price. We paid $62 for this meal, and we're going to give the price a 7.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you tune in. We're going to do one Facebook Marketplace video a week, and I'll see you in the next one.